much for coming. We really appreciate that. We've been looking forward to this opportunity. And glory be to God that we are here. We are here because we feel that Huntington College, being a constituent component of the UBC mission, is a natural fit for us who, through the services of your people, have come of age and have the opportunity to come and let you know that your people did some work and here is the result. But we also want to take this opportunity to build upon this result so that collectively we can make something of this relationship as we broaden the Christian foundation across the globe, starting where we have already developed substantial investment, both educationally and health-wise. That's why we're here, hoping that we will come up with every creative opportunity to build that sustainable partnership. Again, my name is Abu Hassan, and I'm the interim chairman of CeOSA, the Centennial Old Students Association. This is our delegation. I said, Reverend James Kabagai, who is both a pastor and the vice chairman, Mr. Abdul Kamara, the man who keeps our money. He's moved from the former administration to the present. Reverend Joseph C. Abu, former president, now a member of the board, because we want to maintain that continuity. Mr. Francis Mustafa, who is actually the brain behind CeOSA in North America, in collaboration with Reverend Joseph Abu, Mr. Mohamed Bangura, who is a founding member of the CeOSA North America. And then we had the opportunity to interact and meet with Dr. Ron Baker. I mean, I can tell you the story of Dr. Ron Baker and to know how UBC was really effective. They didn't just build a primary school, they didn't just build a secondary school, they built a hospital. And some of us who were born in that hospital, who were treated, my first hernia surgery was at the UBC hospital. And I used to get sick. The children's ward was one of the most beautiful places to go. And I remember after graduating in college, I was sick in Freetown. I didn't believe in any hospital in Freetown. I came straight to Matthew John. This was in 1988. And the first time Dr. Ron Baker, I met with him, that was the first time I was introduced to Tylenol. I was in pain when I arrived. After he gave me 2 Tylenol, the pain went away. I never felt that sick again. Now, that's how much our hospital, I can tell you, that's how much our hospital was significant. And the UBC did all of that for us. And we are so grateful for that opportunity. And we are not going to sit down and allow that social investment to go down the drain. We want to do something about it. And we want to find that collaboration that will enable that. And Jeff, I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce the last name properly. Lagerfeld. Jeff. Let me just say Jeff. I think somehow I have received his email from Mr. Mustafa, and I had added them to the electronic newsletter already, and I think they have been receiving electronic information from CeOSA. So this is the delegation that is here to make this presentation. The objective of our visit, like we've always said, we want to acknowledge the several years that the UBC mission effort in Sierra Leone through education, healthcare, and evangelism. we have arrived at a period in the history of our nation where the only answer and solution to our problem is going to lie in a complete and total belief in the Lord Jesus Christ. Everything else will come to pass if that foundation is strong enough. And so, therefore, we want Huntington University to consider CSS and the hospital as a natural fit for consideration for its global outreach effort. And we also want to form this partnership so that we can improve on the existing education and healthcare components of the UBC mission in Sierra Leone. Because it's already existed. The infrastructures are good. The discipline has already been cultivated. There is already a natural base for it. So it is easier to build upon that. So that is our objective for this visit. Now, what is CeOSA? We are a global network of alumni from Centennial Secondary School. We are a non-profit here in the United States, a 501c3 here in the United States. Centennial, yes, the legacy of strength. Like we said earlier, like Dr. Baker said earlier, is the first co-educational institution in Sierra Leone. And the first secondary school in Matrujon and in the entire Bond district. Today we have 2 other secondary schools in Matrujon. We had a boardroom in that school that attracted both national and international schools. Now imagine I was born in Matru. I never left Matru until I graduated from 5. But my worldview was so broad that I was unstoppable. Why? It was because of the interaction. You know, when people come from outside, they come with new ideas. And when you are in the community, you get access to those ideas. And you can build upon those ideas and expand your worldview. And that's what happened to some of us in Matrujon. You know, by the time we left, when we speak English, people said, where did you learn English? When you go back to Matru, you know where and how it all happened. And the other thing about Centennial is that it is built on an enduring Christian values, hope and faith. Our school song, the chorus of our school song says, Centennial
is full of which we are proud.
Centennial,
whose praise we sing aloud.
Strong in hope and faith, let's try to be to Centennial. We pledge our loyalty. Hope and faith is what we are built upon as a school, and that has become an enduring philosophy within us as products of that institution. Centennial students, it's a scenic campus. I mean, those that have gone there, you know it was beautifully chosen and situated. And Centennial students are making an impact both national and international. But today's reality is that the national situation is affecting Centennial. But we have the opportunity to arrest that situation right now within our own small community, reverse any downward trend, and create an opportunity that we are going to build upon, both at the educational level and at the healthcare level. So, what's our vision for Centennial? To build upon the past and transform Centennial Secondary School into a 21st century academic institution with continuous Christian foundation and academic excellence. All of us who went through that school and who are here today have a record of both sound Christian values and strong intellectual and academic excellence in everything we do. That's why we go with confidence, believing that these values are still in us. So our mission is to provide an environment through projects and programs that will provide a strong Christian education for all children attending Centennial Secondary School. to provide also a reunion platform for alumni to work together to support this mission. That's the first CeOSA 1988 CeOSA Sierra Leone executive team. We started in Sierra Leone in 1988, a strong group in the US in 2003, a strong group in UK in 2004, potential for stronger groups around the world. The interim board. This is our task. That we are responsible for developing the capacity of CeOSA as an organization. To develop the organizational model, make sure we have clear goals and objectives and policies. And to also develop specific mission-focused programs. Develop active CeOSA membership base, which we are really doing now. People are coming in, paying dues, and becoming active members. Plan and implement annual convention and reunion nights. From July 4, 2015 to present, these are all the things we have been able to accomplish. But by the pride of all of it is the quarterly day of fasting and hour of praise and prayer. When we came from the convention, we realized if we commit it to God, we don't have to overburden ourselves with thinking. All we have to do, we commit it and walk, and it will all come to pass. We're not going to lean on our own understanding. We're going to throw it out there to God. So these are what we have accomplished. And our quarterly day of fasting and hour of praise and prayer is an online, it's a teleconference. It's been going on now. We've done the third one very recently. The fourth one is going to be in June. So this is something we're going to keep up with as one of our immediate programs here to keep us together. So we have our next convention already set up. It's going to take place August 19 in Maryland at the Best Western Capital Hotel. And you are all invited. So the way forward, we want to connect CSS to the internet. And I'm glad we have people here in the digital and area. And I have also done a lot of research on that and figure out how do you bring internet to a community like Madrid, and what is that going to do? Well, I took into component that it's going to be a little expensive, but if we take a social business model approach, it is feasible. So one way to do that is to create a VSAT whereby we can serve the nursing school, we can serve Centennial, we can also try to see if the local government can buy from that product. So that way we are able to sustain it, but it has to be sustainable. And when the students are not using it, the community can use it, so they can pay money, so we are able to sustain it. So that proposal has been put together, and that's something I can share later, you know, at the right time. But we also want to engage the UBC and Huntington University in the development of CSS and the community. And we are also going to continue strengthening CeOSA globally. So this is the way forward for us now. And this is the area that we want to explore and see how we are going to work together to make it happen. So that at the end of the day, it becomes a win-win situation for HU and for CeOSA and Centennial. That's my contact and the contact of the association. Probably most of you have been receiving the newsletter. You see it from info@myceosa.org. We have our website, myceosa.org. On that note, I want to thank you very much, and we feel very honored that you took the moment to welcome us, to come and listen to this presentation, and we hope that will be able to